Hey there, Bree here with Ginger in the Desert Creations. Today I am going to do an AB Creative inspired acrylic swipe floaty feather. I absolutely love these things that she makes and I want to do it too. So let's see what happens. Let's go paint! AB Creative inspired style floaty feather. We are going to do this acrylic swipe in a Mont Naples yellow background with a very light ultramarine blue pasteled out from Mont. I've mixed that myself, this color. Leftover Arteza lime green, pearl lime green, metallic. Leftover FolkArt treasure gold, purple topaz, mixed with a little bit of leftover regular FolkArt amethyst. And Arteza pearl tangerine. All of these paints have been mixed with Floetrol and M1 latex paint additive and extender to thin it more, because I've gotten some fairly thick Floetrol and it's harder to work with. Everything except for the Naples yellow has had silicone and Minwax Wood Conditioner mixed into it, because Minwax Wood Conditioner is magic. Standard base coat. We have a 10 by 10, 11/16 depth edge canvas, which requires about 4 ounces of paint to cover. And I have thinned this paint quite a bit. Possibly more than I should have. Just going to try to glop it on here really good. Get the sides a bit, even though it's not going to stick well. We'll probably have to come back and touch it up with Naples yellow when I am finished and it is dry. Now we use Dispo Pet to lay down the color in a nice little arc. Which we will then swipe out. Here comes our green. We just kind of lay it across. The same sort of pattern. It's already got this kind of lizard skin look to it, so I'm hoping that'll be nice and reactive. Our tangerine. And our amethyst purple topaz hybrid thingamabobber. Now what we do, we're taking sawtoothed cut paper towel and we just kind of drag it out in the floaty little protrusions, fluff down, whatever, something. There's a name for them, but I don't know it. I think that was a bit of tape that I got in there. I'll just brush it away. Making a mess of the top of it. Try to pick up a little color from down here where there is a lot. Maybe deposit it in here where there isn't quite so much. Try not to go over it too much. Don't want to overdo it. Having difficulty with the top. Kind of spreading more of the color around and kind of just giving it a tiny bit of more detail, more variety. A little hazardously mixing the colors there, but I'm not hating it yet. Seems like some of the colors got lost here. I am going to try to reclaim some of them very carefully. Oops, dripped. That is why I'm not supposed to just use the spoon. It's alright with this art form. You screw it up, you fix it, you tend to like it even better. Losing the other colors in this area. Because there's just a lot of blue there. Don't get me wrong, I love the blue. But we want lots of colors. We pay for color, we want to see it, right? Mist. This is good practice for learning to control my spoons. What do we think about that? Does it need more green? Up in here? It might. wasn't the best idea. I dipped it in the paint and it's too pronounced. So now we will cover it up. Still something about this area right here that just kind of doesn't hit me right. Kind of pulling up too much of the base coat. I'm very scared I'm going to make a mess of this. I am right on the way, I'm pretty sure. Acrylic pouring, forever on the verge of total disaster. Now we take a little stirring paddle here, dip it in our blue paint, and make the central vein for our feather to kind of unify it to look like one real feather. Ah! Probably should have made the blobby bit at the end. See if I can smooth out this top a little bit again. I am just making a mess of it now. There's little sort of fluffy bits at the bottom. Very abstractly expressed. Now how do I fix this top? Because I have a problem at the top. Lovely purple. Touch of green. Bit from my foot. That's not bad. It's probably a little more of an extreme close-up than I was expecting to make. Should have made it a little shorter so that the end could roam. I probably should have faced it the way that I intended to in the first place, because I wanted to have the end be down here, but then I started swiping down that way and that doesn't go together. But we will see how this dries. I see a problem in here right now. There's kind of one in there too. Gonna need to do a couple of other swipes because those areas have fairly bare canvas. So what colors shall I use? I think I'm gonna put the purple in here and I'm gonna put the green in there. Whoops. That's unfortunate. Have to kind of make all the pieces match up at the end, right? Oh, I just put my finger in it. That didn't mess things up too badly. Trying to keep mixing too much of the base coat into the colors. That might work a little bit. The tiniest little dunk of the very, very edge of those corners. Spread it on. Adds a little color. Instead of just dredging up base coat, that's not bad. Kind of fiddling too much. Gonna mess it up. And yet look who's not stopping. Put just a little bit darker. Drop your tools, hands up, we are finished. Floaty feather going in for the close-up. It's got all kinds of nice little reactions from the silicone and the wood conditioner. Nothing in that corner. So I'm not entirely sure how I feel about this. But what else is new, right? It's the best I can do without messing it up more. So, come back when it's dry. Our AB Creative inspired floaty feather is done. I'm not sure it was the best color combination choice because the orange, the green, and the purple kind of little blah here and there. But I still think it's pretty good for a first attempt. We got our end down here, and we just kind of swoop up in all its floaty featherness up to the tip. If I did it again, which I may do it again, just not in these colors, I would make the arc smaller and make the feather fit a little better within the canvas. But for a first attempt, it's not bad. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.